Hello. You all are not gonna believe this. I'm once again in my Christopher John Rogers Chi Chi Get the Yayo. And I was supposed to be hanging out with my friend Rose today, style operator here on YouTube. If you'd like to check out her channel, she talks about all things fashion and style, like personal style. As well as making great use of like what's already in your closet and learning how to bring it alive, make it new, and all that good stuff. Instead of doing that, there's been a slight change of plans, and I will be attending a runway show at Madam C.J. Walker's estate. Let me tell you how this happened. So Yasmin was here earlier this week. We're just looking on social, watching everybody as the first one got rained out. You guys are gonna do my makeup with me. As it got rained out, and they're like, oh, we're marveling at all of our friends, our friends, right? Tracy Ross, and I think Cynthia Revo was sitting next to Tracy Ellis Ross, and like Julie, who's the beauty editor at Cosmo, used to be at Essence. Julie, who else was there? Beth Ann Hardison, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Claire Solmer's story, we looked at that too. Taylor Rooks was there. It was just a lineup of folks, except for us. So they canceled it, and because of the rain, not because Yasmin and I weren't there, which, I mean, both are fine. But they canceled this, they rescheduled the show, and Kirby was like, oh, I'm gonna open up on social, not to me. We're not close friends. I'm just gonna call him Kirby because that's his name. He was like, we're going to reschedule and there's gonna be some tickets available. Look out for updates. So what did I do? I looked out for updates. And the updates came. And do you think this is more my summer color or this is more my summer color? Let's see. Let me get a little da-da. Oh man, my brushes. Okay, so yeah. So they were like, look out for updates. So I look out for updates. I'm like, who's really gonna be able to get into this? Is it gonna be like, it's gonna be free tickets, I'm imagining, or whatever. And they were, and so they had the form open, and I completely like, I had been looking out and I was like, yeah, whatever. I had plans at that time. This is really short notice, for me. It's very short notice for me in my schedule. But something I would drop most things for. So, long story short, they had the form open, tickets were free. They were like, the form is closing at 6 o'clock. And I just happened to be scrolling on social on the L train coming back from Manhattan at like 6:30. And I was like, we'll fill out the form. Sometimes I have really good luck with this type of stuff, God loves me. He loves us all. But I was like, yeah, maybe why not try, And they were like, okay, you got a confirmation, like it went through. And then like shortly after he was on social, he was like, okay, like we're done taking him. And you'll hear at like 9 o'clock in the morning, starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, whether or not, you basically like are gonna get him. And yeah, this is way more my color. It simply just is. You'll start to see stuff tomorrow at like 9 a.m. So I'm like, okay, I went and worked out this morning, went to the gym, did a little yoga and some core work, and I checked my email and I was like, well, Rose is coming over and I'm hanging out. I'm like getting ready for my day, made my breakfast. And lo and behold, when I got out of the shower, it was there and it was like confirmed. And they're also doing pickups. And they did this the other day with like picking people up to take them there or whatever. So what's awesome is the pickups are at these awesome Black-owned New York places. So there's Ode to Babel in Brooklyn, which I've heard of so many times, and like such great things about, and it's a vibe. And then there's what do you call it? Nicola Vassal Gallery, which is a Black woman-owned and run gallery that's over, it looks like near Meatpacking. And I've been wanting to go there anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get picked up at Nicola Vassal Gallery and get on the bus, and I'm sure some cool folks will be over there. I would do the Brooklyn stop. It's not that far away from me. Both of the train situations are about the same amount of time, but I like just a direct stop. I don't like transfers, and if I go to Nicola Vassal from my house, it's literally just straight on the L train. So that's convenient for me. So I'm gonna do that. That's why I'm rushing. Well, I'm not rushing. Rushing is my least favorite thing. I refuse to do it. Wow, my watch isn't even on. I'm getting myself together to go out the door. I feel like wearing another black designer that actually fits me right now is appropriate. And I can't wait to see all my good friends. This is why I moved back to New York. Like, this is why I moved back to New York, because only in New York. Like, imagine if I was in Chicago and I was like, I would have gotten into that. Like, deep down, I'm like, I don't know, sometimes stuff just works out. You know, it's worth trying. And I tried with the ticket thing. They said they were closed at 6 and it was like 6:30. And I was like, I'm still gonna try, you know what I mean? Like, the form is here, you never know. So, and it worked out for me. And this is a historic, like, monumental event at like a really great location. And his shows are always a fucking vibe. Like, they're always a vibe. The fashions are everything, but like also he puts on a show. He puts on a, like they have to recognize people for doing this level of show, honestly. Like, I'm not saying he's the first person to ever do a great fashion show, but like, my dude, like, he does a good job. So, sorry, you have to be very careful with this Fenty Beauty. Wait, there's Fenty Skin and Fenty Beauty. Yes, this is Fenty Beauty. Robin is just so rich and has so many businesses, I can hardly keep up. So with this Fenty Beauty powder, because the setting powder or translucent powder, because it can get really aggressive really quickly. I hate how my lips look like in the process of doing the makeup, and I wish that like I missed my lights coming from this way to see that I was like lit better when I was doing my makeup before. So yeah, I know it's gonna be a vibe. I'm about to get on my way. I want to leave here before noon because pickup is at 1, and like I can just be in the area, make sure I find my way. I don't like to rush, so I like to be a little early, get my bearings about me, scope out the scene. You might find some other people who are looking for what you're looking for, and then y'all find each other, and you know, it all works out. I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. I'm like holding it together right now, but I'm so excited. I called my friend and I was like, I'm not canceling with my friend. I'm not canceling with my friend. And then I got into it and I was like, and I was like, well, we're not canceling, we're rescheduling, right? So I can't do this while I'm talking. So I called her and I'm like, if anybody understands, it's Rose. So I called her and I was like, girl, let me tell you what just happened. And I was like, it's today. And she was like, go. And I was like, go? And she was like, go. So I'm good. So I will keep you all updated. I'm going to let my phone finish charging while I get ready. And I'm going to keep updated on social, but I'm going to capture as much great content as I can. And I'm sure I won't be the only one since they open these tickets up. Hoping to see some of my faves, make some friends. I'm really glad I polished my nails this color because it goes great with this outfit. Perfect. I'm wearing flats. It got a little muddy earlier in the week, so I'm not going to risk. I might need to wear heels, like if there's any event, you know what I mean? If there was ever an event. I'm just trying to think, like, what are some summer appropriate heels that I could wear outside? You know, I'm not going to pressure myself. I'm going to go, and I find that when you're comfortable, pardon me, when you're more comfortable, you emit better energy. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, some people don't need the makeup to give the energy. Some people don't need or want, you know, extensions or whatever to give the energy. Some people, you know what I mean? Some people are not jewelry people. Whatever your thing is, as long as you are comfortable, you probably emit better to leave it out than to like force it. And I think I'm going to use that logic with the heels. Like, I don't want to force it if it's going to mean I'm going to look and feel uncomfortable, because that's not the energy I want to have. So yeah, we're starting. I'm really glad with this color combo. This is giving me Chi-Chi Get the Yayo dress. This is giving me summertime. This is giving me black designer. You know what I mean? I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We have made it to Villa Loaro, and there's a line to get in. It looks so nice. Okay.
Show started, please take your seats. All right. Show started, please take your seats.
All right now. All power to the people. Wait a minute. All power to the people. Y'all not serious. All power to the people. So now that we've said that, where do we go from here? That's what Dr. King asked in 1967 when he talked to the SCLC convention. Where do we go from here? He meant, where did the freedom movement go from here? Wasn't the civil rights movement, was the freedom movement. Where does the freedom movement go from here? He said, you know, we're building a movement that's been a centuries-long struggle of black people for freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. All right now. All power to the people. Wait a minute.
What's up? Y'all turn up, what's up? Shout out to Elaine Brown, shout out to Kurt Pico. It's 22 G's from Flatbush, Brooklyn. Sniper Blicky. Long little fall and Blicky. Rappers catching the traffic, won't get it past it, lacking. Back room for the back end, they left from gas. Go to your shooter like only kiss. Step up on Eminem knocks with his wiggins. Step up on up it, hit him in the stomach. Niggas so cool, spin it. K. Sniper Blicky. Step on like captain, ain't for his mouth, that cabbage, you in a casket. Can't go back, but we made a dish trying to get a reaction. Can't with the catch and crashing, my whole thing's spinning for the back end. Sniper Blicky. Shout out to Atlantic Brothers. I'm not around with split, I'm feeling like big.
Welcome back after the fashion show. So I figured this is a great time to catch up with you all after the Pyer Moss show, my Saturday night first date in NYC, and what I'm doing today. So yesterday I was supposed to link up with my friend Rose, and you know, like I said, she was completely understanding that like Pyer Moss fashion show, right? First haute couture black designer at one of the fashion weeks. Whatever it was, I'm not congratulating whoever made that decision to finally have a black designer in that fashion week, I simply say I welcome this. I'm done congratulating white people for stuff that they should have been doing all along. But that's not what we're talking about today, exclusively at least. Rose is still coming here today since we rescheduled. The show was great. I really loved that it was at, you know, the estate of a late, like iconic black inventor, Madam C.J. Walker. If you're really into like capitalism and all of that good stuff, she was the first black millionairess and all of that good stuff. And it was at her estate, and the theme of the show was black inventions, and like all of the pieces were inspired by different things that were invented by black people that we all use pretty much in our everyday. And at first I was like, okay, it's giving nostalgia. The bike piece personally was my favorite. And then the last piece that came down the runway was a refrigerator with magnets on it. And I'm guessing it was a refrigerator that they were showcasing and not necessarily the magnets. But that said, but who invented black trauma? And like, I love the messaging. I love that Kobe knows how to put on a show. Evidently, there was a portion of the party afterwards that he was passing out pre-rolls. And I was like, how did I miss that? And I know exactly how I missed that because I had a date, I was really concerned with getting back in time. And we were on shuttles. And I was just like, I just want to get back on the 5:30 shuttle so I can, you know, carry on with my Saturday. It was an iconic moment. And I was there, like, if I had come with friends, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I should just shave this with a spoon. You know how you do garlic skin, you know, with a spoon? I think I'm just gonna employ that tactic. Okay, wow. There we go. So, shaving carrots, because I'm making a crudité and like just a little graze board for Rose and I to enjoy while she's here. We're gonna make some drinks or just have some wine or something like that. It's not the most beautiful summer day, so I don't know how much time we'll spend outside, but it's nice enough. So yeah, the show was amazing. I literally talked to Misa Hilton. Like, so many people were there, of course, and it was a good vibe. The pieces were gorgeous and like had, you know, meaning behind them, and it was a moment. You know, met new people and all that good stuff. So I was like, this is why I moved back to New York, you guys. Like this stuff like this and opportunities like this where, you know, I can just do stuff like that because I'm in the vicinity. So enjoying that. And then last night, hello and welcome back after the fashion show. So I figured this is a great time to catch up with you all after the Pyer Moss show, my Saturday night first date in NYC, and what I'm doing today. So yesterday I was supposed to link up with my friend Rose, and you know, like I said, she was completely, I put my hair up, and putting my hair up often gives me a headache, which is another reason why I wear my hair in certain ways, like very, like over and over again, like repeat styles, and have very specific ones that I go back to, and all of that good stuff. So I had a headache. I was like, I need to take some Tylenol. I need to just like do a quick refresh. I need to change. I need to, what else did I need to do? I needed to grab an umbrella because it had started raining and all of this stuff. So I'm just like, my place was a mess last night when I went to bed once I got back. And then this morning I just woke up and started cleaning and organizing and stuff because I'm having another guest. And just to like sanitize the place or whatever after just making a bunch of mess. So yeah, this is where we're at now. The show is fantastic. The show is fantastic. This is like why I live in New York. And I'm gonna capture some of Rose and I getting together today. Enjoy my Sunday, right back to work tomorrow. Excited to like have some more of my team back. We had our end of fiscal, and then we had a lot of people go on vacation, so some people are coming back and all that good stuff. I'm about to finish doing this carrot. I need to finish out this board. I do want some either cheese. Well, if I do charcuterie, I want to have cheese. But I'm like, if I do cheese alone, I'm fine with just having cheese. So I'm either going to pick up both cheese and charcuterie or just cheese and meet Rose at the train and walk with her back here, show her around the place today, catch up with her. I saw her when I was here in March, but not when I was here in June. So we haven't seen each other in a few months. I think she's gonna be doing some vlogging and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm planning a housewarming, apartment warming, whatever you want to call it, for like the end of this month. Next week is my friend Kalima's birthday. Rose's birthday is a week after the week that I plan to have the housewarming and stuff. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I need to plan to film my like how I moved to New York and like tips for moving across the country style video and all that good stuff. So all that's top of mind. All in all, calm, cool Sunday. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Should I wrap this vlog here and have a separate vlog with Rose and I? I think I'll include it in this vlog. So next part will be just Rose and I hanging out. This will be the Pyer Moss fashion show vlog, or whatever weekend in New York Pyer Moss fashion show, hanging with friends, date night type vlog. So yeah, look at all of this food that I have left after making this beautiful crudité. Hold on, let me show you the actual crudité, the actual board. So this is the board so far, right? I have some crackers that we can dip in the hummus, and then veggies we can dip in the hummus. It's homemade hummus that I made. I have some more with a little bit of like, this is actually berry spice on top with olive oil, and I put a dash of salt as well on top. Some peppers, some carrots, some cucumbers. I think we're gonna enjoy this a lot. So yeah. So thanks for hanging with me. I'll check back in with you guys shortly. Bye.